You're right, lads. I just want to make a quick intro to this current video that I'm doing. And this is a big moment for me, because now that I'm in university, I'm going to start interviewing more people around in the football, and this is indeed my first interview with a current professional footballer. Tobi Adebayo Rowling, as you see in the video. I kind of started the intro really quickly in the actual video, so I'm making this to sort of explain it more. So Tobi is obviously a former Brighton Academy. He played for Derry City, he played for Sligo Rovers, Eastbourne Borough, Ebbsfleet United, and of course current team Notts County. Now, this is big for me purely because I'm a Notts fan, and the fact that I'm able to interview a Notts player as my first ever interview in the industry is amazing, and I'm very happy. He's just a nice guy, and honestly, if you want to watch good football, just watch him. He's an amazing footballer. He's very good in the dressing room, obviously. He's well known for being a very nice person. So honestly, if you're going to watch Notts, just watch his friends, to be honest. On top of the football we play, you've also got him as well, so yeah, as I said, I just wanted to put this in for a quick intro. Please like and subscribe. There's only 9% of you. 9% of you I'll watch him. I'll subscribe, so yeah. Do me a favour, please. Cheers. I am with former Brighton Academy, Peterborough Academy, Sligo Rovers, Core.
Come on!
Ebbsfleet and current Notts player Tobi Adebayo Rowling. How are we doing, mate?
I'm very well, thank you, Harry. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm very good, right. So let's just get started quickly. So, very simple question. Obviously, you played in Ireland. What was it like playing for a different country, playing in a different country, that sort of?
Because it's Ireland, and it's not like somewhere too foreign, it was actually quite easy to adjust. Okay. The accent was a bit difficult to hear at times, but in terms of out and about and stuff, it was pretty easy. But they were so welcoming there. They love a Guinness as well, so I got on the Guinness there. Yeah. And yeah, it was beautiful. The football was good as well. I really enjoyed my time in Ireland.
Oh, okay.
I loved it.
Okay, that's good. Right, okay, and another question about your early career. Now, what was it like, getting obviously released from an academy? Was it difficult, or did you find it easy to get back into it?
Very disheartening. Very disheartening, because I was at Brighton from about 10 till 16, and that was that's my first proper heartbreak. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just remember my dad saying in the car, because I found out when I was at school, but I didn't want to tell everyone because I was insecure or whatever. And my dad said, "Do you want to carry on?" I said, "Yeah." So I went on loads of trials, but yeah, I remember thinking, oh man, this is horrible. That's all you know, innit?
Yeah.
At such a big account, you think, where do I go from there? You're young, you don't really know things. But yeah, it was upsetting.
Yeah, well, I mean, I imagine that. I've seen a few different footballers say that as well. So, but the good news is, obviously, you found your way back into it. You got pretty good, obviously. Right.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, what was it like though, playing in a rather large academy in Brighton, obviously, because Brighton are a well-known Premier League. I don't know if they were Prem when you were in the academy, were they?
Not when I was there. So it was like a centre. Have you heard of a centre of excellence?
No.
Oh, it was like that to begin with. It was like schoolboy, centre of excellence thing. They were League One at a time, and then just as I was getting to 16. I would have been, if I got my scholarship, I would have been at the new training ground, which made it even worse because they was just getting big. They went into the Premier League or was going playoffs in the Champ or whatever. They got released, so they weren't a massive academy, but they was just transitioning when I got released.
Okay. So we've talked about your early career. Let's talk about current days. So obviously, currently you're with Notts, obviously, best team in England, obviously. But what is it like, being in that season where Notts obviously broke a bunch of records and got promoted? What was it like playing for that team?
Special. I know, like people always say, like you'll never forget, but I even like it is actually something you never forget because you don't realise until you get a bit older in football, like how important dressing rooms are, managers, like
Yeah.
playoffs and like do you know what I mean? Things people go out throughout their career not getting that. So it was special. Like I didn't play much, so it like personally I didn't feel like I gave like my all to getting promoted, but being around it and for the boys like it was over the
Yeah.
moon. And I played a few games in it, so I suppose I did contribute a bit, but it was so special being around it, like experiencing it with everyone. Like the ones who played must have felt like they
Yeah.
really like give it their all and like it's amazing. But yeah, something
Yeah.
I'll never forget.
Well, even though you didn't obviously play a lot in the season, you still are well known as being like the Joker sort of, like one of the nicest people in that dressing room. Do you reckon that helps in any way with the morale?
Yeah, I do. Do you know what it does? Definitely. Like I loved it. Like being able to have a special relationship with everyone. I like speaking to people, like seeing how they are and like learning off people and obviously having a laugh. And I think it does have a contribute a little factor to it, like
Yeah.
getting through certain days. You know, when we're doing runs or whatever, and like you're going in training can be a bit same old. And you're just having a laugh with everyone. Like I think it does contribute.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it is definitely something that contributes to the season. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so what I'm gonna ask, what is it like playing under Luke? Because obviously Luke Williams has basically transformed. He's been able to transform the club. He's had one of the best like ever managerial reigns that not so far. What is it like working under him?
He's special. He's fully different. You would have seen by his interviews the way that he talks about the game, his personal relationship with you, how he makes you feel as a player. But I think the most important thing, which you'll be able to see from his interviews, is the way he like relays his information or things that he's wants to articulate. It's just different
Yeah,
to any manager I've had. Like it's unbelievable.
yeah, because you can tell, can't you? By he never like he never beats around the bush. He always tells you exactly what he's thinking. Which I really like
Exactly.
about him. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like him?
Yeah, of course I do. He's able to like he's had me witness the only like the second trophy I've ever seen in Ox. Obviously, I saw the League Two, and then we've had obviously the National League, which is pretty good.
Who's the other best? Who's the other manager you've had? Who's been the best?
Well, if we're talking all time, then you've got people like Jimmy Cyril, you had Warnock, Allardyce.
Oh yeah.
Well, Luke Williams is definitely up there. Like based on what he's achieved in a short time, he's already become like high
A
level.
legend.
Yeah. Yeah, right. So, what is the difference between obviously playing for Notts in League Two and National League being like big, a lot of good finances, I suppose, and that sort of thing, and then compared to playing for like a team like Ebbsfleet or Eastbourne Borough, who are sort of a bit lower down in that sort of area? What's the difference?
If I'm being honest, I find that like the professionalism as a squad as a whole is more because there's more demand at like a club like Notts County who are trying to succeed. So you have players who are on it every day, people pushing you. You know, at Eastbourne where it's part time, it was like people coming from work and it's like a release. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're not expected to win games. You know, training's not as professional. Ebbsfleet was professional though, for that league especially, being full time when majority are part time. But I find that facilities, you know, little things like that, like with the food, like little things that like make a difference. See, there's Notts has got a bigger fan base as well, the stadiums. But yeah, the main thing is like the professionalism I find with the players.
Okay, so now this is more about your outside life a little bit as well. So obviously your uncle, I believe, is the radio host, yeah?
Yeah.
So what's it like having family that are also in the same industry as you, but a bit like you're obscure on the radio? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was good. Like Dotton's really helped me, like talk about things. Like he gets me on his radio show, and he's sort of like he's got banter as well. To be fair, so we get on, have a laugh, and yeah, he's given me a bit of advice, and yeah, he's good to have as like a contact. You know what I mean? As well,
Yeah.
like media wise, he's really good. And you never know in the future, like he could help me towards the end of my career for something, and I help him as well when he wants me to go on his platforms and stuff and talk. So it's really good. I didn't know you know him, yeah? You know?
Yeah. Well, I don't. My mate told me that he was related to you and he was a radio guy. Like I don't really listen to radio talks anymore. I haven't really done that much, but I'm gonna start doing it again now that I'm obviously doing this for a job now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're in that world now.
Yep. I was gonna ask as well. You're currently in the prime of your career around like 26. So, can you see yourself going into media, radio when you retire? Like when that eventually comes.
I wouldn't say no. I don't know if I'm the best speaker though. I don't know if I've got the best vocabulary for it. I'd have to not be someone. I wouldn't have to. I couldn't be like saying all mad words. I don't think.
Yeah.
I'd have to just be myself. You know what I mean?
Well, that's good.
If there's a place for me in it,
yeah,
I reckon I could do something. But the other thing is I'm not great at dissecting the game. I haven't got a good football brain. I can't lie.
Okay. Well, even if you don't really have that sort of vocabulary for it, you're still, I'd say, good enough where you've been in the industry playing football, so you sort of know what you're doing anyway. If you know what I mean. So that's what makes up for it.
That's true.
And even if you don't go into radio, you can still stay in football, maybe like be a coach because you like it well enough where people want to work with you all the time. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love that. Thank you, bro. It's true. Maybe I will, wherever the money talks, in it. If I need the peas, I'll do anything.
Yeah, right. So they're all the questions I have though. I'm going to say thank you for doing this with me. Obviously,
No
you've been a
worries.
great help. Good luck, obviously, for the Newport game. Don't know if you're going to play, but if you do, I'll be watching and listening on the radio when obviously.
Oh, you legend.
But yeah, let me just obviously, yeah. So this has been the end of the video. Obviously, Tobi's been a great help. Make sure you start watching Not Slags. That's all I'm gonna say. You gotta do what I do. Watch them, and then I'll see you for the next video. Right.